Are you serious? Are you serious? We got breaking news, folks. Breaking news. A Florida nightclub shooting. 2 people are dead. 16 people injured in Fort Myers, Florida. And the media is not even talking about it because the Democrats are holding a convention and they're all wringing their hands over Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the 20,000 emails that's exposed the corruption. I mean, it stinks to high heaven. And guess what? They're devouring their own. No wonder Bernie Sanders has been saying it's rigged, it's rigged. No wonder Donald Trump is saying this thing is rigged. It is rigged. It's crooked. Well, while they go on with their cesspool of sin, let's go to the real problem. And that is we have an outbreak of violence across this nation and around the world. 2 people have been killed, 16 wounded in a shooting in a nightclub in the city of Fort Myers, Florida. The attack happened a little bit after midnight this morning, which was reportedly hosting, there was a club there that was hosting a party for teenagers. 3 people have been arrested. The victims of the attack were between 12 and 27 years old. A hospital spokeswoman said 3 people remain in the hospital with serious injuries. According to the local broadcaster, one of the 2 killed was Stephen Strotter, a leading local high school basketball star, shot dead. Also, shots were fired outside in the club's car parking lot, where witnesses described the scene to reporters as a madhouse. Also, ABC News is saying it was a young teen event. There were kids. The kids I was holding in my lap, he was 14 years old, that got shot. And then there was a little girl who also got shot. She was 13. One of the security guards' daughters got shot. So, I mean, there was kids 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. Florida Governor Rick Scott has released a statement saying, I have canceled my events today to meet with the law enforcement and local officials in Fort Myers, Florida. And while we are still learning the details about what happened this morning, we know that some of the victims of this terrible incident were children. We will continue to pray for the victims, for their families. The club said the shooting happened as the party ended and parents arrived to pick up their children. Sharita Gary, whose daughter was at the club, told local Fox Channel 4 news channel, I just thank God that my daughter is okay because she could have been shot, adding that at one point her daughter was dodging bullets and running, dropping between cars. What is going on? So we don't know, was this a terrorist attack by ISIS, or was this a random gang violence initiation, drive-by shooting? Was somebody specifically targeted? 2 people are dead, 16 are wounded. One of the deceased is a high school basketball star in that area. Unbelievable, folks. The streets are filled with violence. But the media is not swarming down to Fort Myers to deal with this situation because they've got bigger, important things to do, like the crowning of the Queen, like the infighting within their own party. Bernie Sanders yesterday had 60 cities had rallies for Bernie Sanders. 10,000 people marched through 95-degree heat for Bernie Sanders. And we read all through these emails now that was released by WikiLeaks that the Democrats were stacking the deck, totally stacking the deck against Sanders and making sure that Hillary would be the Manchurian candidate. Are you serious? And they're going to blame this all on Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin? Are you serious? I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy. Unbelievable. Pray for these folks. Pray for these people in Florida. I mean, pray for the families of these that have died. Pray for all of these wounded and these children and the trauma. Pray for our country. The violence is just like the days of Noah. So shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. Christ is coming soon. We're going to cover all these current world events today in our live broadcast. Starts at 12 noon Eastern. That's 12 noon Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Or you can watch it live on New Live Stream or Roku satellite television or Blog Talk Radio. You can listen to it. Or watch it live right here on this YouTube channel. I'll be right back in just a minute.